Hi, and thanks for coming back to my channel. I've got a bit of a different video for you guys today. I'm going to be comparing clear dip powders from various companies. So if you've been dipping for a while now, and especially if you use glitters or do any sort of nail art, you know how essential a really good clear powder is in your collection. There are a lot of dip powder companies out there today, and so you have a lot of options for clear powder. So what I wanted to do is compare and contrast several companies' clears and see which one is the clearest. I've got 13 companies that I'm going to be reviewing today in this video, and I also want to just put out there as a disclaimer that the results that you see in this video today are my own individual results. It's based on the batch that I received from the company. It's based on, maybe how I dip the swatch or my nail into the clear powder. It's how the way I brush off excess. So I just want to note that whatever results that you see in this video today does not mean that it might be the same for everybody. And so I just want to kind of throw that out there and give that disclaimer because, everybody's different. Everybody has different experiences. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I had pre-swatched all of my swatches. I used all of the same color. It's not quite black, it's a really, really dark purple. And what I did to prep this is I did 3 dips of this dark purple. It's from Revel, it was a mystery color last year. I did 3 dips, I activated, and then I buffed them all smooth. So this is what the color looks like, shined. So as you can see, it's very clean. There's no cloudiness on this one. So we're gonna use this to compare. So the first 2 that we're gonna compare, or we're gonna do, are Revel and Manny Moguls. So I have Revel here. Revel is the clear that I usually use for my Manny's. It's Vivien D75, that's their clear. So we're gonna see how everything else compares. I got a sample from Manny Moguls clear, so since this is not in a jar, I'm gonna take a cupcake liner and I'm gonna dump this into there. I'm gonna be using triple vitamin base coat. You'll see this one is the one that I've been using for these swatches. So this one's a little stained purple, but I mean it's not gonna mess with our test here because it's just a solid purple. So we're gonna dip into Revel first. Then we're gonna do Manny Moguls. Brush these off. Again, I'm using the brush that I use for my swatches. You'll see it's kind of stained purple, but that is okay. That's not going to affect our test here. I just want to make sure that I'm brushing off really well. I have 2 triple vitamin dips. I'm going to do both. The reason why I have 2 is the one that I have, it is a Crystal Shield. I've used this before and it's not quite clear. It's pretty cloudy for me. I don't know if it's just I have a bad batch or what it is, but I have one of my friends actually sent me her Crystal Shield from Triple Vitamin, and she's saying that hers is really clear. So I'm gonna dip into mine and then I'm gonna dip into hers and I'm gonna see what is what. So I'm gonna do my swatch. I'm gonna do TV1. I'm gonna brush. You can kind of see this one is already cloudy. Oh, this one is really clear. Like you can already see that one is super cloudy. The one that I had was really cloudy, but the one that I got from my friend is really clear. We're gonna compare now Gelish and Peppy Gel. So this one's actually Peppy Gel. And this one's actually gonna be Gelish. Brushed pretty well. So far, without putting activator on, Gelish looks to be clearer than Peppy Gel. You can see that. But we'll see what happens after I activate. Between the two of these, I feel like Gelish is a little bit silkier. Peppy seems a little grittier. So, as I was using those powders. We're gonna do Panda and Mia Secret. I have Mia Secret and I have Panda. So Mia Secret. So Mia Secret is actually an acrylic powder versus a dip powder, but it's pretty comparable. It's the same type of powder. OPI and Triple D. Triple D is actually, they don't have their clear listed yet, but seems like it's in the making, so we're gonna test it out here first. PI and Triple D. So we're going. Do Double Dipped and Sparkle & Co. So Sparkle & Co. Used to have a different formula that was really cloudy. I actually have that. I have the old formula from Sparkle & Co. and this is pretty cloudy, but I only use it for my base, so I don't use it on top of anything or anything like that because I know it's cloudy. So this is a new formula and we'll see how this compares. I hear really good things about Double Dips Clear, so we shall see what the hype is here. We're gonna do Zooty and Kiara Sky. I've got Invisible Zooty, and I have Kiara Sky's Clear. We're gonna put some top coat on these. So to me, the way that I can see it, I don't know if you can see it very well here, but Manny Moguls is pretty darn clear. Revel is mostly clear. I see a little bit of speckles at the end here, but Manny Mogul is really clear. You can see that. Okay, triple vitamin. I'm not impressed with triple vitamin at all. Neither of these look very clear, at least without the top coat. They just look very sugary. But let's put some top coat on and see what happens. So you can see with the first coat, this one's still pretty cloudy. I'm going to see what will happen if I buff this and see if this does anything different. So I'm gonna go just take a buffer and just buff it smooth and see if this helps. Because I mean, this is what you would be doing when you encapsulate and clear anyways. Does not feel smooth. This does not feel smooth to me. Okay, well, I don't want to buff it off too much because then I'd be buffing off the clear, and we wouldn't want that to happen because then we couldn't compare. Let's do activator again here. Oof, this one is really cloudy. You can see it right away after activator. That looks really cloudy. Okay, so while this is a little bit better, you can still see the cloudiness here. I don't know if you can see that. You can see that there. And compared to the one without clear, you can see that cloudiness. Okay, let's put some top coat on Peppy and Gelish. Okay, so Gelish and Peppy both look to be pretty darn clear. I would probably say Peppy is a little bit clearer than Gelish, just ever so slightly. I see a little bit of specks in Gelish, just a teeny tiny bit, and then Peppy I think is probably the winner of these two. Let's see if you can see this a little bit better. So I mean, Gelish is not bad at all. Like, I would use Gelish. If I had Gelish and I needed a clear, I would definitely use Gelish. But I think between the two of these, Peppy is probably the more clear. Okay, next two were OPI and Triple D. I will say Triple D does not feel like it's gonna be very clear just from looking at it here. But let's do the top coat and see. Triple D is not super clear. It's a bit cloudy here, which I'm really bummed out about because I love Triple D's powders. But I mean, this might be a good thing because it's not released yet, so there's still time to reformulate this clear to get it super clear here. And OPI is pretty clear here. Between the two of these, I would choose OPI. These were Sparkle & Co. and Double Dipped. I will say double dipped is very smooth. There are some clears that when you touch them, they feel grittier, and double dipped does not feel gritty. Sparkle & Co. feels pretty smooth, but it's a little bit grittier than double dipped. So let's do this top coat here. You can even see like the shine. Sparkle & Co. shine, like when you put the top coat on, you can see the grittiness of it. Double dipped, when you put the shine on there and you look at it, it's really smooth. I'm really impressed with double dipped clear. I get the hype now. I understand why so many people love their clear. It's really good. So yeah, double dipped. Pretty clear, guys. This is really impressive. I don't see really any specks in this at all. Sparkle & Co., I actually do see some specks. You can kind of see it right there. Kind of like diagonally there. We're gonna go Kiara Sky and Zooty. Okay. Both feel pretty smooth. We're gonna put the top coat on and see what happens. So Kiara Sky is really freaking clear. The Zooty Invisible Zooty is pretty clear as well. There might be maybe a few specks in there, but definitely not bad at all. So those are those. Mia Secret and Panda. Panda is feeling really smooth. Mia Secret feels a little bit grittier, but not bad. I know a lot of people like to use Mia Secret because it is very cheap and it's clear. So a lot of people like the clear and it's very affordable. I mean, both of these are pretty clear. I do see some specks in both. So in Panda, I can kind of see them at the corner right there. Mia Secret, I can see it at the bottom. Okay, summary. We're gonna do a quick summary here. Most of these are pretty clear. I have a few ones that I don't like and I would not recommend, but we'll kind of go from the top. We have Revel and Manny Moguls. Between the two of these, they're both pretty good. But between the two of these, I would probably recommend Manny Moguls over Revel. Okay, so that is that. TV, I would not recommend this at all. Triple Vitamin, neither of the ones that I had are very clear. The one that I had originally is just so cloudy, it's not even funny. Like, when you compare it, that's just horrible, you guys. So with TV, if you have Triple Vitamin and you like it, great. But if you want to find something else that's a little clearer, do that and maybe use your TV clear as a base under your dip, like I do with my old formula Sparkle & Co. So TV's out. When I compare Gelish and Peppy, I would say these are pretty comparable, but I would say Peppy probably wins by a hair over these two. So it's very comparable. You can barely see any specks in Gelish, but I do see a little bit just on the edges here. Let's see if I can. But I mean, these both are pretty comparable, but I would say between the two of these, Peppy would be the winner. Triple D and OPI. You can see Triple D's kind of cloudy there. You can kind of see that here compared to OPI. OPI is the clearer of these two. So we'll go. I'm putting the winner, this is the winner's pile. Okay, between Double Dipped and Sparkle & Co. I love Double Dipped. It's so smooth, it's so clear. I mean, this one is a clear winner for me, is Double Dipped. Okay, Kiara Sky and Zooty. I would say between the two of these are pretty close too, but I would say probably Kiara Sky is the clearer one of these between these two. Only because I see a little bit of specks in Zooty. Again, it's really not bad at all, but if I have to, you know, choose one in a comparison, I would choose Kiara Sky. You can see in this angle, you can see some of the specks in Zooty. Last pair, we've got Mia, Secret, and Panda. This was hard because they both have some cloudiness to it, but I think Panda probably has the lesser of the amount, or at least it covers less of, maybe I just didn't brush well in there, in that area or something. So I would say for this one, I would say Panda between the two of these. Sorry for the change in the scenery here, or the backgrounds, but I wanted to line all of the swatches up to give you an idea of, you know, what I feel is the most clear to the cloudiest. So, and I'll put it up close, and hopefully at this angle you're able to see, you know, some of the specks that I'm seeing in real life. I think this is a really good view of all of this, so you can kind of start seeing some of the white specks that are in here. So my lineup and what I feel like is the most clear starts with Double Dipped, Manny Moguls, Peppy Gel, Kiara Sky, Gelish, Zooty, OPI, Revel, Panda Dips, Sparkle & Co., Mia Secret, Triple D, and then the two triple vitamins. There you have it. There is my clear test. I hope you find this helpful. If you have any questions, or you want me to, you know, compare another brands, let me know in the comments below. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.